friends, this is Casey from Intentional Moms, and we are about to walk through the half-size printed organized life planner. So I just wanted to show you before we get started the difference in sizes between the full size and the half size. The full size is an 8.5 by 11, and the half size is exactly half of that, and it is an A5 version. So let's dive in. This half size is much smaller, and it is very portable, easy to throw into your purse or your backpack and take with you on the go. Because of how portable it is a quarterly planner, 3 months in this planner, and you can still plan for the full year using this planner. I will show that to you at the end. So, we start with our title page, same as the full size. Instructions on how to use the planner, and your worksheet for embracing your season and finding your focus. Figuring out what does my life look like right now and what can I actually do, what matters the most to me in my season at the moment. Finding that focus, and then a Bible verse to go along with it if you choose to do that as well. Then we dive into our yearly goals and our bucket list. So keeping our goals in mind for the whole year, even though this is a quarterly planner, you can plan goals for the entire year, or you can break it up and plan goals per quarter. Then your bucket list with a space to write out what you would like to do, as well as a checkbox for when you have planned to do that thing and when it's done. Then we have our monthly spread. This is a large monthly spread for how portable this planner is. You have plenty of space to write in each box. You write the month at the top, and you can write your numbers in as you go, with a space also for notes on the side. Each month has this Bible verse at the top: rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18. And I chose that verse because as intentional moms, we are often always wondering, what am I supposed to do in this season? How am I supposed to make all of these things work? And this verse lays it out for us. This is God's will for us in Christ Jesus, that we rejoice always, that we pray continually, and that we give thanks in all circumstances. So that is just a reminder for you as you plan each month out. Then we dive into our monthly planning pages. You have a space to write your tasks to complete, a space to plan out 2 home projects. Maybe you want to clean out the garage. What are 3 steps that you're going to take to get that project completed? Maybe first you need to go in and sort things into piles, and then you need to donate your piles to Goodwill, and then you need to reorganize the remainder of what you have in the garage. And then you have a date. You have a space to write the date that you would like this to be completed by. Special events at the bottom for you to plan, just keep them in mind as you are planning. On the personal planning page, you have 4 different spaces to write your goals, the goals that you had chosen from your goals page before. You have a space over here to go a little bit deeper with them. Write your goals out again, and then 3 different action steps that you are going to work on this month to make progress on those goals. So you have a space to do that for all 4 goals. You also have a space for a personal project that you want to work on. Maybe you are organizing your photos from when you were in college or from when your babies were little. This is a space for you to write out whatever personal project that you're working on. So this is more home management, and this is more personal progress. A space to write out intentional rest. We focus on rest a lot in this planner because it is very easy for us as moms and planners to just try and do all the things and forget that we also need to rest. And so there are spaces throughout the week and throughout the month for you to plan intentional rest each month. And then 6 different spots for you to plan how you're going to connect with your people. What I like to do is I divide, this is divided into 6 sections, and so I choose 1 section for each member of my family. That takes up 3, and then I use the other 3 for friends or extended family members that I really feel like God is asking me to focus on this month. And one way I can connect with them or encourage them. Then we dive into monthly meal planning and your shopping list. I need to tell you that this is not the exact version that you will be getting when you receive this. So, the corrected version does have dinner ideas across the top, and then breakfast ideas are just down here. So this is the sample that I have right now, and I'm still waiting for my new sample to arrive, but it is the corrected version. It will say dinner ideas across the top, dinners 1 through 31, and then breakfast ideas at the bottom, and lunch and snack ideas over here at the bottom. So I use this to write out 31 different dinner ideas for the month. You can use it as an assignment, assigning dinner to each night, or you can just use it as an idea list so that when you go and pull meal ideas to write out your weekly meal planning list, you already have a set of meals that you've thought about planning and shopped for. So that is how you monthly meal plan, and I will actually do a more in-depth video on that coming up soon. And then you have your shopping list, and the shopping list is divided into the different sections of the store, so it's super easy for you to write out everything you need to buy for these meals and take that right to the store with you. You can actually tear out this shopping list because on the back it is a notes page. So you can just tear that out and take it right to the store with you, or you can throw the whole planner into your purse and take it all with you. Then you have 2 notes pages before we dive into the weekly plans. So every Sunday night before the week begins, I sit down and go through my look ahead pages to plan for this week. So this is an undated planner. You can start it whenever you'd like. And right here you have the space to write what week it is. Over here you have your meals for the week. So I always pop back to my monthly meal planning list, which is right here. And I pull 7 different dinners from that list and fill it in here. And then I have breakfast ideas and lunch ideas, and I can go from there because I already know that I have planned and shopped for those starting on, the beginning of the month. Or you can use this and just plan each week as you go. Then I have my 2 separate to-do lists for the week. I have a list for home management, and then I have a personal list. So you can divide those how you see fit. Often I use my personal list as my work tasks and home management as home tasks. Then we dive into the nitty-gritty planning for the week. So again, a space to write what week it is at the top, a reminder that we are making time for what matters most. So as we start our week, there's a space for you to write 3 different priorities. What are your priorities that you are really focusing on this week? Maybe it's getting your meal planning under control. Maybe it's getting a special work project finished. Whatever your priorities are for that week, this is the space to write them so that you have a place that you can reference when you are struggling throughout the week, and so that it will remind you, okay, these are my priorities, this is what I'm working on. There's also a space for you to write out 3 prayers for the week. 3 things that you're praying about, 3 people that you're praying for, so that is always at the front of your mind as well. Then we have our weekly tracker. You can write out what daily habits you would like to keep track of for the week. For example, often I'll write my daily Bible reading or exercising for 30 minutes or reading to my kids. And then as I go through my week and I complete those things, I check them off each day. At the bottom here, you'll see a chore chart for the week. So this is an easy way for you to focus on one home management task every day that you need to get done in order to keep your home running smoothly. So maybe on Mondays you vacuum, maybe on Tuesdays you clean your bathrooms, maybe on Wednesdays you do the laundry. And as those things get done, you go through and check them off. How much do we love checklists, guys? I love checklists. So in this half-size planner, each page is a full day, which is why it is a quarterly planner, because it does take up quite a bit more paper that way. But I think you are really going to love all of the space that you have to plan out each day. So on Monday, you have a space to write the month and the day, and then you have a space for your mini meal planning for the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have an hourly schedule from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. so that you can use this section to plan out your day, what you're going to do when. If you have any appointments, you can use this for that. And then over here you have your task list. So again, your top 3 priorities for the day, the most important 3 things that you want to get done that day, and then a list of any other tasks that you need to complete throughout the day. There is also a space for health and a space for rest. So you can plan out both of those things and keep those at the forefront of your mind as you're going through your day. And then at the bottom there's a place for notes. So you'll see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, each page has a full day on it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Many of you asked that Saturday and Sunday both have a full day because a lot of you, still have lots to do on those days. And then at the end of the week, we have our traditional looking back section, a place for you to reflect on the week. What did go well this week? What did not go so well this week? And maybe one thing that you want to write down. Did your son lose his first tooth? Did your daughter have her dance recital? What memory do you want to write down for this week? What stands out to you? And then any notes that you want to take as you're going into planning the next week. So then that is a full week. The next page, you dive right into the next week and start planning again. At the very back of this planner, once the 3 months are up, you will see that there are 9 more monthly planning pages. And that is so that you can do your big picture planning for the entire year inside this quarterly planner. So you can write out all of your appointments or big things that you know are coming up without having to get down into the nitty-gritty of each thing on those days. And so you have 9 full calendars in here to plan out the remainder of the year, as well as plenty of notes pages in the back. And then once you get your new planner for the next quarter, you can use these monthly planning pages to transfer the information over to your new planner and still have everything seamlessly integrated from one planner to the next. That way you can do your nitty-gritty planning for each day throughout this quarterly planner, but still plan for all the upcoming months as well. So you can find all of the information for this half-size quarterly organized life planner on my website, intentionalmoms.com. This is, like I said, a printed planner. It comes to your house already put together, printed, bound, and shipped straight to you. And because of that, it is black and white on the inside. We also do have 2 printable versions, and those come in different sizes as well. The printable versions are in color all throughout, but the printed versions that come to you already bound and printed are black and white on the inside with a cover that is in color. So I would love for you to come on over to the website and check these out, see which one might be right for you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm super happy to talk about this with you. So there you have it, friends. This is the half-size quarterly organized life planner.